If we can change your situation, let us change our perspective. Welcome to Same But Better podcast with Demi and Louise.
Well, it's the first week of March na, moms, no? Lumipas na yung Feb. It's my month. Nag-skip ako ng Feb.
Single
Oo,
month.
hindi. And we're down to our, it's our last, hindi naman last, no? Sana may episode pa rin tayo about love in the near future. But for now, it's our last episode for the relationship series that we were having.
Yeah.
And madami pa rin sigurong humuhugot about being single. Pero kapit lang tayo. Kapit tayo, ladies and gents. Diba? Tulad ng mga testimonies nila, Eya and NJ, si Tin, si Harren, si Z, and of course, Louise. Diba? Nakita naman natin that God's ways and timing will always be perfect. So, it doesn't matter if matagal na kayong magkakilala or kahapon lang. Wag naman. Or yung mga weeks pa lang, di ba? It will happen when God says so.
Grabe yung
Okay?
kahapon.
Gusto mo yun?
Correct, yan.
Mm-mm.
And katulad nga ng mga nababanggit natin for the past episodes, alam naman natin, most of our single friends are tired na of hoping, 'di ba? So baka nga yung iba, gine-give up na nila. Baka nga ang pinagpe-pray na nila, Lord, hayaan mo na lang matanggap ko yung single blessedness. So, if you reach that point or something, well, we're hoping and praying na if you believe that God has called you to that calling, we pray na you fight for it. Stay tuned if isa kayo sa mga nasa stage ng friends kami and parang gusto ko siya, gusto niya ata ako. So, paano to Louise and Demi? Parang how do I entertain? Medyo awkward ako. I haven't been in the dating scene for so long. Well, stay tuned because we invited back our female guests to encourage us sa ating mga naghihintay. So, i-share nila kung ano yung mga napagdaanan nila at natanong nila kay Lord while they were on the ligawan stage. So, questions like, have you considered compromising your standards para mas maraming pwedeng options?
Oh, no.
Wow. Or, what to do kapag hindi ka nililigawan ng pinagpipray mo?
Alak ka!
Ay.
Ako na lang.
Or lastly,
Hindi, joke lang.
how do you say no to someone na gusto kang ligawan?
Oh,
Yan.
no. Ako yung nasasaktan, no, sa mga tanong. Para, oh no, ba't ka no? May concern. Wala pa nga eh. But yeah, these are good questions and I'm intrigued. Na-excite ako sa mga isi-share ng ating mga guests. So, SBP fam, let's take a peek into the women's perspective when it comes to desiring and getting into a relationship. So, if nakaka-relate po tayo sa topic na to, mapababae man or lalaki, then we hope you join our online family. So, like and subscribe to Same But Better Podcast on YouTube and Spotify. Also on Facebook and Instagram. Oh, by the way, you can rate us on Spotify din. 5 stars po. Thank you.
Yes.
So, akala mo grab lang.
Simple.
Pa 5 stars.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ayan. So, kung susubukan kong sagutin yung mga questions na mention mo.
Sige. Try natin.
So, magko-compromise ng standard.
Have you thought of it?
I think in our early 20s, we do that a lot. Mamasabi lang, no? We do that a lot kasi medyo playful ka pa, medyo di ka pa sure, 'di ba? Parang okay lang magkamali. Pero pag medyo nasa bandang dulo na tayo, parang medyo sure naman na tayo sa mga sinet natin. So compromise is kind of out of question, at least for me ngayon, no? Yan, magbabago naman siya. And if it's with the right heart, 'di ba? Hindi naman siguro 'yun compromise.
Oo. Nagmamature din kasi.
Kapag hindi ka, kapag hindi ka nililigaw. Alam mo, nakakatawa. Wait, like, can I just be vulnerable here? Wow!
Yes, you may. You can.
No, kasi there was this one time, nagkwento! Hindi.
Uy, teka, ipapakilala pa natin yung guest natin, ha?
Hindi. Ano lang, heart check talaga yun. So, let's just say na it was once in a lifetime na nagkaroon ng ganung moment na parang hindi niya ako hindi siya gumagalaw. Parang ganon. Pero nakakatawa kasi, parang you'll trust God more, not just your emotions. Kasi ikaw yung may gusto. Girl, remember this for the one listening. Ikaw yung may gusto, pero kumalma ka kasi merong mas better pa rin talaga si Lord. So, kahit na na-check na niya lahat ng checklist mo, iba pa din pag yung galing kay Lord. So, yun. I'm preaching to myself mga moment na yun.
Mahinginig yun, na. Okay.
Yun, 'di ba? Wag tayo tumingin sa isang tao lang kasi iba talaga. So, how to say no to someone? Tanungin ko na lang sa yung guest natin. Medyo di ko sure. Yun. Pero syempre with grace.
Sumasabog yung tawa ko.
Sige. Ay.
Kaya mo pa?
Okay na ako, okay na ako.
Pero in fairness, sige, mamaya na, pagdating na ng guest natin, tsaka ako magkakwento. Ang hirap nilang sagutin. Pero these are questions na ang hirap din kasi niyan tanungin. Like, you don't know kung sino yung mga tamang tao to seek advice from. Pero we believe naman, itong mga guests natin, they have went through all that, diba? And I think may wisdom naman. And before we introduce them, gusto lang namin i-emphasize dito sa Same but Better, it's important to have accountability partners na you can guide you through your walk. Ayan. So, this is one way, but sana may kakilala kayo na personal kayong mag-guide. Ayan.
Agree.
So, actually, when I was in courtship, na-appreciate ko yung community. Kasi kahit low-key, diba, we see these people really rooting and praying, covering us in guidance of the Lord. So, ayun, thank you. Thank you. At sa community din natin sa SBB na sobrang low-key.
Low-key talaga eh. Ayaw magparamdam. Sobrang low-key.
Ayaw paramdam. Nakikita na lang natin sa stats.
Oo.
Ayan. Pero lately, we're receiving feedback sa inbox natin. Yay. Ayan, let's go back to the topic of courtship in women's perspective. Kung lalaki ka, alam mo, makinig ka din. Oo. So, let's welcome back NJ and Tin.
Welcome back, sis.
Hi, mga cells!
Let's do this!
Thank you again for being with us. So, last week ulit, in-invite din natin actually ulit sina Iyang, Haren, and Z. And now, nagbabalik, Tin and NJ. So, last week, pinag-usapan natin thought process ng mga lalaki kapag nagkaroon sila ng interest sa babae.
Uy!
So, actually, nag-enjoy din ako sa topic na.
Lalo na ako.
Ganun pala, diba? Ganun pala. So, ngayon naman, mga babae, we have a set of questions for them. Navigating courtship. Ewan ko kung may kinalaman to sa woman empowerment or something. Pero is it okay for women to make the first move? Like to confess first?
Mukhang may sagot si NJ.
Ayan, any of you can answer.
Mukhang ready na si NJ.
Sige, NJ.
Umikot yung chan ko, sis. Buti na lang, buti na clear mo, no? Yung first move ay yung mag-confess. Ayan. So for me, I would not suggest that women would confess first. Just because, for me kasi, again, I surrendered my life to Christ and I believe in the Bible and it hasn't been that way. Okay, if I may say. Not that it's rigid, but it hasn't been that way kasi laging missional si God when He brings man and woman together. For me, there is more risk than pros in confessing kung ikaw yung babae na una ka. Kasi men are called to lead and women are called to submit. So, if at first you would do the confession, initiating and planning maybe, okay, so sinasabi ko sa yung mahal kita at gusto kitang pakasalan, well, I don't think that's the role that God has given us women. So, that is for me. So, I would not suggest that women would do the first move. Yeah, but I have heard, stories kung saan na, siya yung unang magka-crush sa akin. Tapos nakikita ko, crush niya ako. And it worked. But I won't say na it would always work that way. So, kung ako lang, kung sa umpisa lang, di pa nangyayari, I would not suggest it.
Okay.
Contestant number 2.
Any input?
Joke lang.
Si Tin. Grabe naman.
Yes, go Tin.
Thank you. Ganun din with NJ, with how she had said it. Ang perspective ko naman on that is yung worth ng women about it. So, like, more on preserving yung worth nating women on relationships, on pursuing, kumbaga. So,
yeah. So,
Do
same
you
sila,
also
no?
agree? Do you also agree, Louise?
Sa akin, kung confessing, ayoko rin. Ayoko rin magko-confess ako. Kasi sometimes, there are men na parang you tell them that you like them. And then sila, parang judgment ko lang, parang it's easy for them to develop it back. Parang ganon. I would like to see the intentions first. Kasi ang daling magbago nun for men just to please the women para maging sila. If that's the wrong part. So yun, parang na-expose yung vulnerability ni women. Eh di ba parang ang gusto ko sana, parang they're gonna, not prove, but they're gonna show you that they're worthy of your yes. So if you already told them, you're worthy of your yes even though you haven't shown me anything. So parang, saan nagpe-play yung standards mo ngayon? Parang, saan mo natetest yung mga pinagpe-pray mo kay God? Ayun.
Parang technically, parang inunahan mo na naman si Lord eh, no? Parang,
inunahan mo si Lord. For me.
Yeah, I see.
Kung confession.
Okay.
Yun.
So,
ikaw ba?
Ako, lahat kayo, no? Ako na lang ulit. Ako talaga yun. Ako na rin magko-confess.
Oy,
Hindi, joke lang. Hindi, actually, I agree din naman sa part na yun. I think there are times din naman kasi na we go through the relationship, mararamdaman nyo naman yun both na lagi na lang kayo magkasama, hindi pa magkasama kayo, there's something, diba?
Yes.
So, things that doesn't necessarily have to be confessed, and then it's for the guy to actually take that step, diba? Yun. And for the men in your lives, diba, they took that step. Yan. So, yun.
Yes, may ganon, Demi.
Kasi tatlo kayo dito sa harap ko, so, yeah.
Ayan. Ito, curious ako. Ako naman yung curious ngayon.
Sige.
Kasi diba, galing from the last episode, which by the way, SBB fam,
Pakinggan nyo na lang.
ilalink namin para makita nyo rin. So, in the last episode, you mentioned that you came from another courtship.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, before you entered a relationship. So, how was it different being courted by someone who is not with the Lord, like not totally in the Lord, not discipled, versus someone who was godly and someone na currently partners niya na ngayon?
Ay, curious ako dyan. Sige na.
Nagtaas ng kamay. Sis, hindi makatulog. Kailangan nating masabi. Well, for me, ang malaking difference is comparing to my previous courtship compared to what I have with Iyang right now. I have always been trying and performing from the past courtship. You know, I have always been trying and performing. You know, kasi kailangan hindi ka magkamali. Kailangan, maayos talaga. Kasi you were all in this ideals, you know, na parang dapat first courtship to. So, kailangan mag-proceed ito sa kasalan, ganyan. So, kailangan maayos lahat. And so, it has been that I've been trying and all that, performing sa sarili ko, ganyan, as a person. But, what I have with Iyang, you know, sabi ni Iyang sa akin, the reason why he considered me at the very first instance na nag-lay down siya, is because I love God. And, as long as I love God, as long as I, you know, serve Him, siya yung focus ko and all that, wala akong kailangan gawin. Yun yung sinabi niya sa akin. And I was like, oh.
Ay, kinilig siya.
Yes.
So, doon pa lang parang maisip mo talaga na hindi mo kailangan magbago. Yes, you would change, you know, you would change along the way because you have to meet halfway, you have to adjust with your partner and all that. But the things that you're already doing, the things that you are already interested with, okay, hindi mo kailangang mag-shift ng malaki. Just, kunwari, you're into what? K-drama, ganyan. Oo, tapos siya, wag ka mag-K-drama. Teka lang. Parang magbabago ka ng mga ganong bagay. You just be, you just have to be you. But I'm not saying na, pagka may, kasi you have to improve it for the better. You know, and compromise for your partner. Pero yun yung malaking difference na I wasn't performing. I'm just doing what I have to do again, as I've mentioned. Ano na lang, kumbaga tinitailor fit ni God kaming dalawa ni Iyang to the people that we are, to the people that we have to be together along the way. So,
Tailor fit.
As you are.
Compliment to one another.
One word.
One word. Challenging.
One lang. Oh, sige.
One lang, ha?
2 syllables.
2 syllables. May game.
May genyo to, di ba? Hindi. Very distinct yung difference is that yung different yung values. Coming from own experience din, di ba? So, yun, you know, pag walang relationship with God is that, yun yung pinagkaiba. Based na, di ba sa previous episode na na-mention ko, yung with Harry is that, yun nga, yung relationship with Jesus. So, yun yung opposite sa past, mga walang relationship yun.
Ito, nakwento ko sa'yo ito, ma'am, while courting season kami ni Z, na parang, ang dami ko hinahanap sa kanya, na parang, I came from, hindi naman courtship, pero parang sabi ko kasi dun sa guy.
MU ba yun?
Came also, hindi siya MU kasi hindi ko siya pinayagang
So, intentional friends.
Oo.
Okay.
Parang sabi ko si Lord muna. Hindi pa siya discipled. So, sabi ko kay Lord ka muna, ganyan. Hantay lang ng hantay si girl. Hantay lang tayo ng hantay. Ayun. And, nung friends pa lang kami, tapos medyo nako-confuse ako. Parang, that's one thing. Si Z, hindi niya hinayaan na ma-confuse ako. Although, nag-start na siya mag-chat frequently. Hindi ganun ka-frequent. Pero parang, napapaano na ako na,
there's something talaga.
Hindi pa ako nako-confuse. Siya parang siya, baka nako-confuse na siya. Hindi niya na hinayaan umabot sa confusion. So parang, that's a big difference. Kasi, well, I'm not referring to my previous person. Pero parang, in current state, it's easy to chat. It's easy to see whether i-gauge mo kung interested pa siya pabalik. Gano'n siya kabilis mag-respond. Gano'n siya kahaba mag-reply. So, medyo mag-gauge ng mga guy and girls kung sino yung okay sa chat pa lang
Mm-mm.
Ay, hindi siya nag-reply masyado. Okay, move on to the next. Ay, sa next na type ko. Ay, hindi siya nag-respond masyado. So, medyo, yun palang confusing na. Especially, lahat G na G magjowa. And another was, I was expecting to be swayed off my feet.
Yeah, I
Na
remember.
parang, na parang, know all my interests. Alamin mo lahat ng gusto ko. Tapos, impress me. Parang ganun kasi yung pinagalingan ko from before. And, doon ko nakita na, yung love ng Christian, it builds up. Meaning, it gets deeper. Pero kasi, sa real D courtship, it's more of, I'll impress you now, and then tsaka mo na lang i-deal yung real ako later.
Totoo yan.
Oo,
Agree.
tsaka mo lang i-deal yung mga real ako later.
Mm-mm.
Pero, itong kay Z, parang nakita ko na siya na parang, feeling ko di mo ako pinupursue. Pero sinabi nga sa akin na, ito na kasi ako, but I want you to see me
As is.
today as I am. As is. And then, as we grow together, then we will know kung will this work, okay ba talaga tayo, courtship, ganyan. Parang doon ko na-realize, it builds up. Hindi siya kilig na, binigyan niya ako ng
Biglaan
flowers,
lang.
food panda.
Oo.
Oo. Nanibago talaga ako. Parang, ganito ba? Kasi first time ko mag-guest sa Christian men, parang, ganito pala.
Ganito pala.
So, ayun.
Iba pala setup.
Sa church. Ayun, it builds up. It's not falling in love.
I
It's
like
building
that.
in love. Oo.
Ay, gusto
It's
ko
building
yun.
in love.
Not falling in
Ayun,
love.
so,
Mm-mm.
sorry po, no?
Hindi, kasama ka talaga dito eh.
Kasama talaga ako.
Since we talked about dun sa comparison nga nung different style? Style ba yung term dun? Nang nagko-court? Parang hindi naman
Worldly and
yeah. Siguro dun, yung question ko is, was there a time naman na parang because of that experience from the previous one, that you get scared na lang? Or parang you just wanna say no, or you get scared to entertain someone ulit? Siguro prior to the ones that you have right now. Yung mga previous experience. Meron ganong moment na parang since ayaw nyo na lang mag-entertain, it's either you say no na lang.
Ayoko na magmahal ulit.
Oo, ang sakit-sakit. Hindi, ganon. May ganon bang moment?
Pareho kayo mga lalaki. Mga ganon.
Naging man-hater, no, for a while.
Yes, yun na nga. No? Parang ginawa mo ang best friend mo, Char. Okay, so for me naman, hindi ako natakot, pero hindi na siya naging option. Alam mo yung parang, okay, sige, baka ano na lang talaga, magiging mayamang tita na lang ako ng mga pamangkin ko. Hindi ka na rin talo doon kasi mayaman ka eh, di ba? Tapos pag makikita ka ng mga inaanak mo, sinita.
Ikaw, magtatakbo ka lang nasa lablakal.
So, sa true lang, di ba?
Mm.
Tapos mahal na mahal ka ng mga pamangkin mo. So, parang for me, hindi na ako natakot, pero hindi na siya naging option. Parang naging na siguro ako, parang dumating ako sa time na sinabi ko na ayoko nang magmahal, ganyan. Pero hindi to the point of hindi na ako mag-entertain. Pero just hindi ko na siya kino-consider. Yun. Pero I realized na, again, many are the plans in a man's heart, but it's God's will that will prevail. It's, being in a relationship is also a calling. If that's something that will glorify God, then He will cause all things and all ways to for that to happen. So no matter what you plan about yourself, about your failures and all that stuff, still, kung ano yung makaka-glorify kay God, yun pa rin talaga yung will niya for our lives eh. So,
Okay.
Hindi na siya naging option. Pero nagmahal pa rin naman siya.
Nakapaso naman kasi talaga eh.
Totoo.
Si Tin.
Tin.
Naalala ko yung kwento niya last week. Kakagaling niya lang, very fresh. And then here comes Harren. Ano na naman? Ano na naman gusto niyo?
Oo, parang ano na naman to? Pagod na naman ba ako maglista ng mga ng mga listahan ko?
Pero was there a time na you were considering no to Harren just because the timing was off?
Yeah. Sinabi ko yun sa kanya. Sabi ko, had you asked for courtship, kasi di ba nga, hindi naman niya inask talaga directly courtship.
Mm-mm.
Had you asked for courtship, I would have said no. Sabi ko. Oo. Nung hindi pa courtship to, obviously. So, kasi alam niya din yung story behind. So, kaya din, one of the reasons is that na hindi siya nag-ask ng courtship is kino-consider niya yung past season.
Aware kasi
Fresh
siya.
season. Oo. So,
Ang galing, no? Iniingatan ka rin yung heart mo.
yeah. Diba? So,
Yun na lang yung nasabi.
In love yung itsura.
namugulan na yun si Karen ngayon. Pero more on, hindi naman, I did not get scared naman. More like, Lord, what's this?
Mm-mm.
I'm asking for leading, ganyan. Yun nga, yung heart check nga na I don't need anyone or anything eh. Ganyan eh.
Yeah.
So, ganun. And based sa sa standing ko na hindi ako, yun nga, hindi juwan-juwa, ganyan. Sa season, ganyan. And even, through the years nung, yun nga, na-learn ko na yung worth ng women, ganyan, and na being pursued. Kasi back then, hindi ko pa kilala si Lord is, ako yung nagpo-profess. Oo, in college, ganyan. Crush kita, or I like you, ganyan. And, gusto ko na commitment. Tapos, yun nga, simula nung nag-age and, may walk with God, ganyan, na-enlighten ako, na-align yung heart ko, and nalalaman ko yung truth, about yung worth nga ng women, tayo yung pinapursue and all that. So, kalmado yung dagat, kumbaga. Ayun, hindi siya walang scared moments naman. So, si Lord, thank you, Lord.
Ang galing, no? What I pick up from that is, before, ang magpo-profess yung mga tao just so to get into the relationship. Yun na yung goal. Pero ngayon, process na lang yung relationship kasi may bigger goal ka na. And it's not just the relationship, but going to God pa din. So, wala lang. Nakakatuwa lang. So, ayan na. Nag-lay down na yung si Guy.
Yeah.
What was your initial thought process? Ano yung mga, ang dami ko kailangan i-consider.
Wait lang yung listahan ko.
Sitin.
Sitin.
Wait lang. Sitin muna.
Top of mind, wow, haba ng hair ko. Ganon.
Acknowledge
Tapos,
na naman
sa height
natin, diba?
Wow, haba ng hair ko. Tapos sa legs, sa height ko, ang haba ng legs.
Model.
Oo,
Anong thought
ganun siya.
process?
Kidding aside, thought process, siguro, more on responsibility yung nasa mind ko. Siguro, parang, aasikasuhin ko to. Ganon.
May paperwork.
Oo, ganon. Parang kailangan kong asikasuhin to know this man, or sino ba siya, o kaya, ano din ba ako, asan din ba ako, ito ba yung calling ko ngayon, ito ba yung season ko, ganon. So, yeah, more on paperwork siya.
More naman, parang finding the answers dun sa mga questions.
Reflective eh.
Oo, nagre-reflect siya agad. Oo. Tas,
ito ba yung
yun
season
nga
ko,
lang, parang
Lord?
Oo, ang daming tanong na walang sagot. Yeah. Joke lang. Nasagutan naman. So,
walang sagot.
So, ang resort dun is ipagpe-pray mo siya. Ipagpe-pray mo, and you would seek wisdom then, of course, with the right people.
Accountability.
The counsel, accountability is
Kaya sobrang important, ladies.
Yes.
Accountability.
Oo, i-share nyo talaga yan. Kasi kung kayo lang talaga, naku, go na yan.
Yeah, especially mga married na, yan. Daming wisdom.
Sobra.
Ikaw naman, NJ.
Teka lang,
sorry.
natawa ko kasi parang, kung ilalagay ko pala yung step process ni Tin, number 1, mahaba ang hair mo, sis, gano'n. Thought process, number 1, acknowledge you're beautiful.
Acknowledge yung mahaba mo.
Acknowledge you're beautiful. And then step 2, ask all the questions. And then step 3, of course, you surrender pa rin kay Lord, diba? Kasi magpapanik ka rin parang, ang ganda ko, pero paano to? Gano'n. Ayan. Ayan, si NJ naman.
Si NJ naman, ganda ko, bad trip!
OMG! Gano'n.
Hindi ko kaya, oo. Siguro for me, ang una talaga is, how can I be of help dun sa tao? Ganyan. Ano na lang syempre nung medyo nag-mature ka na. Kasi nung una talaga, nung high school ka, pag may nagbigay sa'yo ng Blue Magic na paper bag, sis, ano ka ba? February, diba? Tapos so yun yung standard mo, yung dami ng dami ng marireceive mong gifts. Tapos ang thought process mo, kung sino may pinakamalaking soft toy na binigay sa'yo, doon ka, diba? Syempre, mas siya. As you go along, as I matured din, kang konti. Syempre, ang iniisip mo na, how could you be of help dun sa tao? How could you serve yung tao? Kasi, we are always about, demonstrating Christ to people. At least, a bit of Christ to people, yung yung intention natin. So, yun yung naisip ko. So, I would ask, why have you considered me? Anong nakita mong character ko that you would think that would help you in your calling and stuff like that? So, dun muna ako. Tapos, saka ko na i-gauge yung ibang bagay na, am I attracted to this person, ganyan, kaya ko ba siya, alam mo, may interest ba kami together, ganyan. Kasi, importante na may emotions din kumbaga, pag sinabi kasi ni God na, this is the one for you, ganyan. It's impossible na hindi ka magde-develop ng feelings for the person. You would finally see na parang, gumagwapo ka ata, ganyan, parang may kakaiba sa'yo. Ganon. So, it comes along, but it's not something
Mm.
that yun yung iisipin kong una. So, thought process, the first thing is, paano kita matutulungan? Bakit
Anong
ako?
mission mo? Parang
So, yun.
Gusto ko yun. Ang servant pa rin yung attitude ni NJ, no? Sa aspect na yun, di ba? How can she help this person and now she's going to marry that
Blue.
person?
Hindi sa Blue Magic
Oo,
nakikita.
hindi nadali sa Blue Magic. Ladies, ha?
Oo.
Hindi na tayo Blue Magic ngayon. Pandora na.
Oo,
Hindi,
ano
joke
ba
lang.
yan?
Hindi, joke lang. Hindi.
Materialistic pala.
Oo.
Pero gusto ko rin sagutin. Wait lang.
Ay, oo naman. Sige,
Thought
go,
process.
moms.
Give me a chance. Initial thought process. Medyo gets ko yung kay Tin. Na parang, Lord, season ko ba? Kasi kagagaling nga lang. Tapos, isa pang factor sa akin, kakakilala lang namin, hanap naman. Parang, isa yun sa thought process na parang, how well do I know this man? Ano yung purpose niya sa buhay? Ano yung background niya? Baka,
Daming tanong talaga. Oo, oo.
Baka boyfriend to ng bayan, hindi ko naman alam. Baka best friend
Ang
to,
dami pala.
niligawan din. Alam mo yun? Wala kasing information about that person. So, isa yun sa parang thought processes. I need to see this person as hindi mo na romantic, as someone na friend mo na. Para kasi nakikita mo, authentic sila pag surrounded with friends.
Yes.
Hindi sila yung
Really.
best foot forward, diba? So, isa yun sa hesitations. Isa yun sa thought process na parang how well do I know the person? And dun din na-break yung mindset ko na kaya nga may courtship eh. Kaya nga may courtship eh. Kasi kung alangan ka pa na hindi mo siya kilala, kaya mo nga siya kikilalanin. And intentional pa.
Intentional.
So, if ladies alam mo yun, may nagsasabi sa inyo na intention nila and gusto kayo makilala, like, wag niyong gawin na, ang preference ko kasi talaga tiga-church lang.
No.
Ang preference ko kasi talaga yung 10 years ko nang
Ay,
kakilala.
grabe.
Like, nag-asawa na silang lahat. Wala na.
Kinasal na po sila.
Oo, na parang don't put God in a box dun sa timing niya. So, ayun lang, thought process. Yung relationship kay Lord, parang saan to pupunta? Parang ano ba siya? Lax ba siya or not? Kasi kung ako lang mag-strive to get closer to God, may iwan ko siya. So, may point pa ba para i-entertain siya? So, those are the things. Kasi kung wala, parang, sorry ka, pupunta ako kay Lord. Kung hindi ka papunta doon, sa iba ka na lang maghanap. Ayun.
Kung hindi mo ako, if you can't handle me in my Proverbs 31, basta yun, may nakita akong ganung verse. Hindi ko na baka ibang verse pa masabi ko. Basta yun.
You can
Oo, yun. Naalala ko si Kuya Charlton, shout out sa'yo, Kuya Charlton. Di ba sabi niya,
Kuya!
yung sinabi niya na din ako doon, na it's your right as a woman, it's your right to ask questions. Kasi this is a decision to choose someone that you will be with for the rest of your life. So, ladies, if you are entertaining someone, huwag kang magpapigil. Itanong mo lahat.
Pwede pong magtanong.
Oo.
Huwag mahihiyang
Huwag
magtanong.
magtanong. May right med niya. Hindi, joke lang. Alright. As a whole, NJ and Tin, ang dami kong na-pick up din, no? Feeling ko ready na talaga ako. Para talaga, ako na naman yung nag-notes. And then, ayun, ang galing kasi, parang yung isang na ko talaga dito is, yung sinabi ni NJ kanina na, hindi mo kailangang mag-perform. Kasi usually we do that no? Na parang, lalo na kapag nagsisimula na talagang tayo, nagbibibo level, lalo tayong ladies. Pero ang gandang reminder talaga nun na
Yes, na wag pa bibo.
na wag pa vivo.
Be yourself.
Totoo.
Oo. Kanina natanong natin, 'di ba? Have you ever prayed or waited for someone na ligawan ka pero never ka namang niligawan? Kung may mga babae pa rin na single, nagganon pa rin yung
Nakatutok
ganun
sa
yung
isa.
stand ngayon. Oo, ito lang talaga, Lord. Magpa-fasting ulit ako para dito sa taong to. What would be your advice?
Alam mo, we can you pala, so syempre sa mga single women, na you can tell it to God, no? Pag meron kang someone na nakikita, or diba, well, hindi natin i-encourage na talagang nakatutok tayo din sa specific person. May pangalan talaga. Kasi, it's not healthy, no? Hindi siya wise because paano pag hindi siya? And, diba? So, parang, you can be vulnerable to God, no? Parang, latag mo, Lord, nakikita ko siya, parang gusto ko siya, nakikita ko yung non-negotiables ko sa kanya, ganyan. Pero, hopefully, yung parang yung magiging direction ng prayer is that, have your way, Lord, parang let your will be done pa din, na i-guard pa rin yung heart. Tapos, pero Lord, I would still want to go back, hopefully, no, hindi sa person, pero doon sa nakikita mo. I mean, yung non-negotiables.
Character.
Yung standards, yung character, yung heart, and all of that. No, so, balik pa rin doon. Ang point lang is that you can be honest to God with how you feel towards someone or how you see someone, ganyan. Pero hopefully yung heart is that naka-surrender na kahit hindi siya. Kahit hindi siya worthy siya. Pero these are the things, na
Paano kung kinasal na siya sa iba? Edi single ka na forever.
oo, 'di ba? Ang hirap nun. Mas heartbreaking
Oo.
'yon. So,
Oo,
Lord,
grabe.
Lord, kahit hindi siya, pero kamukha na lang niya. Grabe.
Meron sa kanya.
Oo, hindi,
Ikaw
tama.
naman, MJ.
Yes, oo. May season na I was praying for a specific person, tapos it has been a long haul. And for me, if it's something that you believe na, alam mo yun, your faith is growing through praying for that person, then go ahead. But nandun kasi naturuan din ako ni God na bakit nga naman natin siya nililimit. It's really with our journey with God. Pag sinabi ni God na ipag-pray mo, then go ahead. Pag sinabi ni God na medyo idol mo na siya, sis, parang standard mo na yung gumagana. Dun nagkakaroon ng mga questions na sino yung binavalue natin? Mas binavalue na ba natin yung tao mismo or si God, yung sinasabi ni God? So, kung sinabi ni God na ipag-pray mo, go lang. Pero hopefully, we get God's heart then as we go along in praying, and that we would not cause that specific person to at least pantayan si God sa heart natin.
Oo,
So,
ganda nun. Saka parang, ang ganda lang din ng thought na, don't let your experience define your level of expectation ni Lord. Kasi dahil ito yung nakita mo like in your lifetime, like, Lord, ang perfect ng person na to, siya na talaga. Like, siya na.
Oo.
Diba? Pero, like, girl, si Lord, meron pa siyang pwedeng ibigay
Better
sa'yo. So,
pa. Yes.
oo. Pero we're not saying na na tigil mo na yung pagpipray mo dyan sa person na
May iba ka rin
iniisip
kasi
mo.
na kinukall ni God to really pray for a specific person. Pero kung yung heart mo nga is, hindi, kailangan talaga siya. Siya talaga dapat yung mapangasawa ko in the end. Parang, bakit? Ayun.
Choose pa rin natin yung will ni Lord.
I may add lang, reminder lang din, like, si God, He takes delight in our heart's desires, no? It's not that, puro parang si Lord na is,
Strict.
I'm in charge or KJ, ako ang masusunod. Pero He takes delight, He is interested in our hearts, no? And so on our part lang talagang, it's a joy and it's a blessing. It's good, no, to submit kay Lord. I mean, hindi si Lord is yun nga, KJ or robot na ako masusunod. Pero, since we're called to, seek si Lord sa lives natin and to know Him more, hopefully, yun nga, yung obedience lang din. Yun yung heart towards, Lord, ikaw pa rin, you call the shots pa din. Ito yung desires ko, but ikaw bahala. And magugulat tayo pagka nag-speak at nag-ano na si Lord, pag pinakita na niya, ayan na, andyan na siya, ganon.
Exit niya pa yan.
Oo, parang, wow, akala ko yun yung joy ko. Pero something bigger and something better, broader pa and all that. Si Lord is, ganun siya ka-amazing.
Totoo.
Tsaka kawawa yung tao pag siya lang yung nakikita mong ipag-pray. Nakakaawa siya kasi ang laki na expectation mo sa kanya. Parang ang perfect ng tingin mo sa kanya na baka nga maging kayo, pero pag nakita mo na siya, ay hindi ka pala yung person na pinag-pray ko pala. Oo. Kasi nagkaroon lang ng image sa head mo na ganito siya. So, kaya kay Lord pa rin and character pa rin talaga. Kasi kahit naman yung crush mo hindi perfect eh.
Kahit yung si Jungkook. Oo, hindi. Okay.
Oo, mga BTS.
Tingnan
V,
mo.
hindi.
Tingnan mo si yes, sis NJ. Okay.
Mga opa. Ayun. So, last na tanong. Ayan. Siguro kasi may mga mababaeng nililigawan na, pero they wanna say no. Was it hard to reject someone who asked you for courtship? And how did it lead to that decision? Paano ka, magno-no ako, yun ang decision ko.
Oo, mahirap. It's hard, kasi you would consider the person's that guy's process before siya nag-lay down the courage and all that. Kaya ikaw din, parang may sense din sa'yo na paano ko kaya sasabihin ng medyo masaya-saya naman, alam mo yun, na parang, kasi syempre, di ba, nagkaroon siya ng, kumbaga na-consider ka niya, and he has seen you as someone na, pwedeng tumulong sa kanya, kaya, mahirap. But, wala, I have to say no, and why did I come up to that is because, magkaiba yung calling, magkaiba yung gagawin in life, and I didn't see myself, fitting to that, alam mo yon, and parang hindi mo siya mapipilit talaga so isipin mo lang na matutulungan ko kaya to, or baka naman maging toxic ako kasi I would not be of kumbaga in-expect niya din with me kasi you would ask so bakit ako, bakit anong mga kailangan mong gawin na tingin mo matutulungan kita, tapos maisip mo hindi ako ito okay, so you have to really communicate and gain that
Wow,
courage also.
yeah.
So,
Ang
yeah.
ganda ng
So, yeah.
ang missional nun, ah.
Pero ang hirap pa din, no? Ni-imagine ko pa lang eh.
Mag-no, no?
Oo.
Pero i-commend natin sila
Yes.
having the courage
Oo.
to pursue and to lay down.
Yes.
Parang nag-moment of
Oo nga,
silence tayo para sa mga
Sa mga pusong
para sa
nasaktan.
mga kalantihang nabigo. We are with you. Si T naman.
Yeah, it's very difficult. Talaga naman. So, kasi nga, ganun
Oo.
talaga. Lalo na, very difficult especially, no, when yung intentions nila are pure.
Yeah, oo naman.
Pure and
Oo.
clear and yung marriage din, yung
Mm-mm.
eating or yung
Oo.
plans ganyan, somehow. So, yun, mahirap siya, pero of course, yun nga, we have to muster up our courage to tell the truth then being fair by being clear. And of course, syempre encourage, iyaano mo sila. Yeah, yung sinabi ni NJ ko, commend mo and honor mo sila kasi it's not easy sa part nila. So, that's it. Ngayon, yung, sa decision, back then actually, of course, inaral natin. Lista-lista ulit and pray. Sa experience ko, I did not see the person. I mean, talagang friendship levels, yung experience. So, sa akin, personally, hindi, like, okay naman si non-negotiable, si standards, ganyan. But,
May but.
may but na,
Walang peace
hindi
din.
mo nakikita yung, walang peace, hindi mo nakikita yung person na, hindi porket, okay yung non-negotiable and all that, pasok na and all. Siyempre, recognize din natin yung emotions, somehow,
Yeah.
feelings din.
Grabe.
Balanced, like, yun, mali lang tayo ni Lord lang din doon sa mga decision makings na yun. So, hindi kailangan ipilit kung hindi kaya. But, yun talaga, mo lang. Just be clear lang tayo sa you're saying no to the person.
Gusto ko yung sinabi ni Tin na being clear is being fair to them. Kasi
Oo.
naglakas loob silang maging clear sa'yo.
Maging
And
clear
they
ka
deserve
din.
that clarity as well.
Yeah.
If naging clear sila and with grace nila sinabi yung intentions nila, I don't see why women have to snap at men na gusto sila. Tapos parang,
Or ano yun, yung parang maging cold na lang, mag-drop na
oo,
lang.
parang they deserve the same clarity and the same respect, the same honor, the same grace that they gave to you.
Yeah,
Diba?
agree.
So parang if they master the courage to speak, master the courage to say no, and it's gonna be fair to them. And let them know why.
Yeah.
Kasi, ang hirap, well, coming from last week's episode, diba? Restoring a man's heart after rejection din ang pag-usapan natin doon eh. So parang, the question would be, how will you protect the man's heart na hindi siya masiscare na
mag-try ulit.
mag-courage. Oo. Kasi, ay, napaso siya sa girl na to. Kasi, grabe. So, ayun lang.
Saka
ang ganda ng mga sinabi nila.
Huwag talagang ipilit din. Like, sometimes, you alam mong hindi talaga. Pero parang, kasi nakakawa ako. Kasi, nag-effort naman siya. So,
kaya sinasabi, pwede magtanong ka na lang ulit, like, after a few weeks.
Or mag-yes ka, pero half-hearted. Just to, alam mo yun, just to prove a point na, tingnan mo, di
Kasi
nag-work.
friend ko to eh.
Oo, parang gano'n, tingnan mo, di nag-work. So, we know it's hard.
Well,
madaling sabihin.
oo.
Pero, tuwang-tawa si NJ,
Nagigigil.
Galing ko nasabi niya yan one time. Or yung friend niya, ganyan. Hindi, joke lang. Ginudge ko na si NJ.
Walang guilt.
Oo. Ang sarap kaya na pareho kayo may clarity, tas parang kahit di kayo nagkatuluyan, ang happy yung i-end yung convo nyo.
Oo, at wala.
Kasi siya, he can move on. Ikaw, you have peace na, I close the door. Hindi ko siya pinaasa or minislead.
Yes.
Correct.
So, wag tayong
Diba?
paasa kasi hindi rin natin gustong pinapaasa,
Oo.
di ba?
Yung iba gusto rin kasi maganda sila eh. Para, ay, ikikip ko to para maganda pa rin ako.
Stop it! Nanggigigil na si NJ. Sis.
May ganun mga women na they collect suitors just to affirm or validate their
Agree.
confidence.
Sis, ang sakit ng ulo ko. Sis, parang ganito yan lang yan eh. Kung alam mo maganda ka lang dahil alam mo yun, you're keeping men na umaasa, ganyan. Your worth and identity is in Christ. So, kung man, kailangan mo magsabi or mag-reject, magsabi ng no and all that, it's something that you give to them.
They asked you.
Kasi, yeah.
Sumagot kasi ng maayos, ha?
Ayos, ng totoo.
Hindi kami nagagalit. Nagagalaiti lang kami.
Alright. Diba?
Ay, nako.
So,
wow.
itong buong series natin, mukhang kailangan ko siyang pakinggan ulit. Oo.
Notes.
Oo, sobrang nakakabusog, NJ Tin. Thank you ulit, for gracing us, for your wisdom,
Thank
for
you
your
so
time.
much.
Who knows, di ba, malay nyo next season in your lives, magsama-sama tayo ulit, di ba, for the, new learnings and in your new season. So, I hope for all the single ladies or men listening, sana may napulot tayo na insight dito. One of my biggest takeaway talaga, moms, is yung thought process natin when we enter into it. Yung sa simula pa lang, 'di ba, na have a community talaga. At saka yung person na yan will be more authentic in a group setting. Wag talaga yung alam mo yon, wag niyo siyang hayaang magbida-bida, 'di ba? In a group setting, ang gandang mag-prosper ng relationship ninyo na test mo talaga, nakita mo talaga how he is with his guards down, 'di ba? And ay nako, sobrang ay, anay! Ay!
Busog yan.
Buffet!
Ayaw na magsalita. Ayan. So, wala. Super thank you, Tin and NJ. And nakaka-bless yung mga relationships sa ganito na hindi lang sa tao nakabase yung yes, pero kay Lord din talaga and sa purpose ni Lord doon sa relationship, not just to the person. So, thank you. Nakaka-widen ng perspective. Kasi yung mga tao ngayon, ang nakikita lang nila, the sadness in being single.
Yeah.
But we hope, mas madali kasi nasad ka na lang ngayon kaysa nag-yes ka nga, but for the rest of your life, you'll be miserable.
Yes. Oo.
Yeah, it's better na temporarily you have to, alam mo yun, go through the waiting season. Sometimes it's really gonna stretch you. But if in the end it means God will point you to the right person and to the right heart, diba? Then for the rest of your life, wow.
It's a
It will be
beautiful
so
journey.
worth
Oo.
it. Yes.
Ay.
So, yan! Catch us again next Monday here at Stay With Better Podcast.
Bye!